Alright, guys. I'm sorry you missed the creation of this beautiful creature, but I realized that my mic was clipping. And I really did not want to have that the whole way through the recording. So we're just having to skip the creation bit. But as you can see, he's a very special looking guy. And I hope you guys enjoy me walking through this game as much as I enjoyed walking through this game my first time. Our class, we're starting off with Deprive because I played this game 100 times. We're probably going to do a strength build. Maybe have a little bit of an intelligence or faith in there just for some spells or something. But mostly strength. We're starting with the master key so we can unlock a bunch of stuff. We're going to be large and in charge. And we're going to be male because the sounds when you get hit are funny. So, there we go. I'm going to shut up for the first opening cutscene because it's beautiful. So, you guys should enjoy it.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
I took a swig of Coca-Cola during that, and I was holding in like a cough the whole way through. It went down the wrong pipe. Alright. Let's see. I'm assuming he sleeps in there, and that's his poop pot. But yeah, I mean, this is one of my favorite games ever. It's, oh shit. Thank you for waiting patiently. But yeah, this is in my opinion, one of the best games ever made, and that's why I played it a lot, because I really, really enjoyed it. Hello. And as you can see at the moment, after I spent all that time creating a beautiful creature, we're dirty like beef jerky, man. Yeah. Let's climb up this little ladder here. And this is our best friend in the whole world. A beautiful bonfire. See through that little peeky hole there? You can see a little friend up there waiting on us. Let's go say hello. Where is he? Yeah. So, we can't defeat you. I love how abruptly the music ends there. I think it's hilarious. Oh my, I thought that was a real dude for a second. Gonna light that bonfire. That little guy's gonna throw a couple of arrows at us. Oh, wrong way. Let's put our plank shield on. No point in me putting it on because I immediately get hit by an arrow anyway. Grab our little club. That's going to annoy me. I need to put that in my... Oh my god, my first slot. There we go. There we go. Now we're ready to kill some of these undead. Let me just Unga his Bunga real quick. So yeah. This is this actually wasn't my introduction to the Dark Souls stuff. It was actually Dark Souls 3 that I played in uni off my friend's Xbox. And it got me hooked. I was like, these games are so much fun. I'm dying all the time, but you know, I'm having a good time. I'm just gonna just to be sneaky about that one. I never realized there was have physics on them. But hey, what happened to this guy?
You're no hollow. Thank done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Always say yes.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family, "Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know." Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
So, if you don't recognize him, that was the guy that threw the undead down on us at the very start. So he's helped us in more ways than one. Oh my god, for years, I could see, that's why you should read these things. For years I was pressing triangle R1 to dual wield. I didn't realize it was just triangle. There you go. Maybe that's an Elden Ring thing. Don't know. Ooh. Come on then. There you go. All about spacing. All about our spacing. Let's give this fellow a wee slap as well, shall we? He looks a little bit scarier, but he's not so bad. Right. So the rule is, if I die to this first boss here, I have to delete my whole channel. So there we go. He's waiting on us patiently. Jeez Louise! I didn't realize I'd hurt him that much. Okay. So we heal. Oh, I tried to roll into that. Oh, he's gonna do a stomp. That should be us. There we go. Alright, so I get to keep the channel open. There you go. Thank God for that. And we got a little humanity out of it. Good times. Good times. I'm assuming he's the big pilgrim. I should probably read the... Big key belonging to a chosen undead pilgrim. Oh, it doesn't say whose it is. Well, there you go. Big pilgrim. I'm sure there's some Looney Tune out there who knows exactly who it is and why it's called that. This we will be using later. But yeah, this is these eggs, this little nest, very useful resource. That's all to be found out. For now, we're just gonna run up here to this delightful little ledge. Just see what's happening.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Stupid little man thong ruins every cutscene. Let's rest of this bonfire. Right, leveling up. What should we do first? I personally believe... Let's go... 2 in strength, 1 in health. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll run quickly over here and grab a couple of humanities off of this guy. He knows what he was doing. We'll talk to our friend here.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no celebration here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead? Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. I don't know. Going hollow could solve quite a bit. What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collect it bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I'd never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all. What are you looking at? Don't try anything clever. You might regret it. What? Oh, that's all we need. Another inquisitive soul. Well, listen carefully then. One of the bells is up above in the undead church. You'll have to climb the stairs up the ruins and access the undead burg through the waterway. The other bell is back down below the undead burg, within the plague-infested Blight Town. But I'd die again before I step foot in that cesspool. Bloody hell, what is it now? You ask too many questions.
Alright, I think that's his dialogue. Exhausted. Yeah, he's just kind of a downer. He just sort of sits there looking miserable for the game. But we have another slightly less miserable fella right here. I'm going to see what he's at.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Thurland. Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible. Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this, as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you. Oh my, you again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway, So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
Yes, it would.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
So we can join this covenant because we're not in a covenant anyway. So there's better ones as we go about. We'll find them.
Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Forget what items. Okay, so yeah, we can purchase some face stuff from him. We need 14, 18, 12, and 12. 12. I've never really used any of these, but we can in this playthrough. Because, you know, the world's our oyster. We haven't really committed to anything apart from a bit of strength, so let's learn the gesture as well. In case anybody invades us.
Come again. The effect.
Yeah, alright. That's a good point, actually. In Elden Ring, I think you have to turn on something so that you get invaded or... Yeah, network settings. Region matchmaking. Yeah, we'll do global. Display, launch setting, summon size visibility, ranking registration. Okay, yep. Because why not have a bit of fun? Somebody invade us every once in a while. I'm going to be cursing that, but we'll see. Right, we have one more person to see, and then we can actually get started on our little quest, though. Let's go down here. Thankfully, this one doesn't talk. Do you remember her? She was from the opening cinematic. She was touching that dead guy. So what she does, she makes our little Healy flask a little better. And as a little trick, we can sneak an early upgrade. So now that we've only got 18 souls, because we're probably going to die trying doing it, but let's do that. So first off, we run down here. Just use this little elevator. We run out into this beautiful little location. To all these dead odes hanging around. This is my personal favourite one. Just enjoying the view, man. It's a pretty good view too. And if we go down here, yet another person is hanging out.
Well, this is unusual. You haven't lost your head. And more importantly, you're free. How on earth? Well, I shouldn't pry. I'm Rickett of Vinheim. I was once an established smith. Look at me now. Can you believe it? What is it? Have you? Oh no. Don't worry. No intention of escape. It's safe here. Can't bear the thought of going hollow out there. Although, I must admit, not much to occupy myself. How about this? I could forge your weapons, albeit with rather minimal tools. I'll show you what made me the best inventor.
So this guy can make our clubs and stuff better. And repair our equipment. Although the weapon degrading in this game is really not to be worried about, except with certain weapons. Like there's certain boss weapons or something like that like die almost immediately, or crystal weapons, but those aren't really a viable sort of weapon to use anyway, because like I said, they just fall apart after 2 seconds. I'm gonna grab that. So what does a transient curse do? It allows engagement with ghosts. And I know what you're saying. We haven't run into any ghosts yet. Let's have a wee look. I like how this area looks. I really do. Unfortunately, it's just a area full of shitty stuff. There's a little ghosty for you. Ooh. And we're just gonna... I've never done this, so we're just gonna... Ooh! Gonna try it. Oh, no. Oh, I did it. That is the first time I've ever done that. Usually you get knocked off or they grab you. Look at me go. Let's do a little heal over here. Now we know this is going to be a good playthrough. I actually kind of wish I did die so I'd go back with the bonfire. Oh well. Alright. We're getting... How did I not notice that? Let's steal that. Stop crying over your friend. S-Stock. What is the... Oh, I just need 1 point in dexterity to use it. See, that's the thing about the deprived. You never know what or where you're going to use it. I think we're up this way. We can go through here, but we're not going to do that yet. We don't need to do that right now. That's for another day. Pick this up, little soul. Lovely. Just gonna run up here. I'm back to the elevator. And you're gonna say, what was all that trouble for? This. To boost our Estus blast power. It's like a little I don't want to say a trick, but it's like a little strat to get a stronger Estus flask earlier. So if we go back to our lovely little maiden here, say, please will you reinforce this? She says yes. And now look, Estus flask +1. And we're going to do one more thing in the starting area, then we're going to actually get into the game. So I'm going to run over here. A pretty cool little spot, isn't it? Gonna run over here. And oh look, a graveyard. And there's some broken up skeletons. I'm sure nothing's gonna happen with it. Oh my god. We're just gonna run past them for now. We don't need to. You don't need to fight them for now. Gonna grab this. Run past you, run past you. Run past you. I'm gonna run past this real big one to grab that. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh! I have no idea. How do I even get out of this? Ooh. Okay. And we got lucky again. There you go. Crazy stuff, guys. We're off to a pretty good start here. Nice stuff. Any of them following me? No. Okay, right. Well, that's all the admin born stuff done. Now we can actually play the game. Let's just have a quick look at the Zweihander. So, that is everyone's favorite weapon. Well, it's my favorite weapon. But we need 24 strength. We've got about 12 at the moment, so it's going to take some time before we get there. So it's that and the Black Knight's Halberd everybody loves. Probably won't get it in this. Well, I mean, last time I got it. And I think it happens once every... You have a 1 in 5 chance. Come here, you. Give you one. I'm just gonna kill this wee rascal up here because he's throwing firebombs at us. Just give you one as well. Oh, that was all of them. And we get a little piece of armor. Let's put that on. We look like the ultimate warrior already. Hold on a minute. Can I? I've never even realised that. There's a little item down here. A ring of sacrifice. Now what does that do? That loses nothing upon death. So see all of our souls? We get to keep them if we die. We're not going to use that right now. We'll maybe use that in a pinch, but... Oh, I should have went that way, because there's this... Oh! Oh! You cheeky little man. Ow! Wasn't very nice of you. Oh my god, I almost fell off there. Let's do a little heal. Yeah, so we're going to get hurt an awful lot, because we're basically just a big naked skeleton in a thong running about. So... need to be a little bit more careful about who we let hit us. Another soul. Should be able to go up a level or two once we get to the next bonfire. This little rat here, so we're just going to give him a little tap. And get another little soul as well. See, we're absolutely flying through this already. Making great time. So this is where the game really starts. Look at these guys just hanging out. Just give him one. Give you one. There's another little rascal with some bombs. Boop. Boop. Now, you might be thinking, this game looks really easy. No. I'm just fantastic at it.